All right, so there's some good news, some bad news, but Spirit Dive Yuno is coming. Okay, so he is the next SSR. I mean, I was right. So whoever doubted me, here he is. This is Spirit Dive Yuno. Okay, we got a banger art, and oh my god, he is beautiful. He's beautiful. Okay, so let's talk a bit about his details. We'll go over the official kit information that we have at the moment. It is not everything, but we will find out more information on Monday and also on Wednesday morning. Hopefully, they have a stream Wednesday morning before he comes out. So, March 28th, new mage Spirit Dive Yuno will appear in the special pickup gacha through a maintenance update. Ahead of its release, some of its features have been revealed. So he's a green attacker. I would say that most people who play higher PvP are actually going to be very mad with this. Now, why is that? It's because green is the most stacked team ever and doesn't really need much. Okay, if we look at it, there's so many different variations that you're able to run for mono green once Mario came out, and releasing two fests of the same color in a row is very bad because of how they construct mono teams. And blue's left in the dumpster. They made Zora mono blue. They made William mono blue, who would have been perfect for YUNO, and then they abandoned it until anniversary because if he is green and Asta's red, well, now it seems that Noel will be blue, Valkyrie Noel. So we're gonna have three blue Noels. Just saying. Color wise, I think this is probably the worst pick. But because it's Spirit Dive, it makes sense. To me, it makes sense why they went for green. At first, I did want him to be green until they made Marileona green, made her really good. And now I'm a bit confused how he's going to fit onto the team, if I'm being honest. That's just, it's a proper concern of mine. So let's just read what we have of his kit right now. But I just want to say he looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, so Spirit Dive Yuno is an attacker who becomes even more powerful by granting himself the Spirit Assimilation effect. Spirit Assimilation effect can be granted using a special move, so the Spirit Dive effect. The Awakened passive grants the invincibility effect for one turn when the Spirit Assimilation effect is applied to the user. So for half of his lifespan, he will have invincibility unless he's silenced, because you're going to be able to use this alt pretty much every 2 turns if you have him maxed out. Now, his unique passive ability granted by the spirit. Wait, what? Her? Why are they calling her? Her unique passive ability grants her the effect of Wind Spirit's Blessing, which increases the amount of damage she deals at the start of her turn every time. All right. Other effects include the action reduction, absolute silence, probably on alt, and when using skill 2 with a dedicated skill page equipped, the barrier blocking effect. If this skill 2 is AoE, is going to be toxic. Okay, he's going to be toxic. You can apply various effects when attacking enemies. More details about the update will be announced at a later date. Along with the Chapter 12 update, a special pickup gacha will begin featuring the new SSR mage. We look forward to your continued support of Black Spider-Man. Okay. I don't know what the typo was there, but Black Clover Mobile, Black Spider-Man, same thing. Same thing, okay, same thing. So we should get a teaser soon. Or do we have one? No. I mean, they do understand this is a fest, right? They do understand this, right? But green attacker. Okay, so let's go more in depth into maybe how he could fit onto everything. I do want to see the Twitter. What are the quote tweets? Is there any quote tweets? I want to see. I personally was not really that happy, but let's see if there's anything else. I think a lot of people are just very happy with but obviously it's right? Has a huge fan base. I was just interested to see maybe if anyone was talking about it. I thought I would definitely come down to technique. Yes, can you and the red dying environment together with sister Onago, because like Marileona. Okay. So there is one person who talked about it being technique. But all right, that's not horrible, right? Now, how would you make a team for genuinely? So Mario, obviously, okay, and then Charlotte because barrier so that is protected, but then maybe a team with Swimsuit Vanessa because you want that protection so doesn't get silenced by red So is Swimsuit Vanessa back in the meta? We'll have to see for that, right? We will have to see. But I Yuno has to be quick. He has to be quick as hell. Now, it's not going to really stop Mono Red, though. Like, Mono Red right now against this Mono Green team, this variation of it, it's probably going to be worse for this Mono Green team with Yuno, but I feel like there's so many things we're missing. Um, I'm just not sure. I just feel like Mono Blue could have helped him more because he had to protect with William. They could have been well off, but now I just don't get what their vision is with this. I don't. And then this Noelle too. I don't get her vision. I don't get her vision. Um and I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit odd because by the I don't know, like they make this unit, but then she can't be used on Mono Blue because it's non existent because there's no fest that's good. And no matter what people want to say, Julius is not really good in PvP on JP. I want to explain this point a bit more, but Meryl completely kills him because she gives stun block to the whole team, right? She taunts him turn one so anyone else cannot be attacked. She easily kills Julius, right? Mario is just completely stomping on Julius. She always has stun block active pretty much. And this is something that I've been backed by like a bunch of top JP players. So Julius, we needed a new Blue Fest. I mean, I guess it's good not to be restricted to the like color pattern, but it's also gonna be kind of bad in the long run. Yuno is gonna be a very good unit though. Like people are saying he seems worse than Julius, but that's just not true, right? The Spirit Assimilation effect will let him do great damage if it's 10% damage or 20% damage. Or sorry, the Wind's Spirit's Blessing is going to be very good if it's like 10 to 20% damage increase every turn. But this Absolute Silence on an attacker is super good, okay? Absolute Silence is just by far one of the strongest effects because you cannot block it. And I mean, it's going to be good. I'm just... Why not blue? It's not like there's any silence units in blue besides fucking Clover Yami, and they already have this, you know, so it would have been nice to get a blue one. But okay, I guess we're gonna have to work around this. All right, all right, all right. So for the team right now, I feel like Vanessa, would she be good for him? No, Vanessa would be horrible because he gives himself invulnerability. So at least the DPS is gonna be fine on his own. But I just don't see a team where he'd be great on for this. I mean, Swimsuit Vanessa, so he can't be attacked. Charlotte, Mario, and then Yuno. Now, I mean, I guess this Mimosa 2 is also very good, but we'll have to see. I mean, we'll have to see for this. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, I get why like the aesthetic for mono green or for a green Yuno would have been better. I'm just talking about like I'm a meta player. I also love making sure that as many units are in the meta and they're not expanding on teams. This is not making any new teams. Okay. For protection, it's really mono teams, right? You get the protection from Vanessa, you get the protection from William, right? So and then Gulduri, but that's only later on after use this silence. And most of the time, Red Yuno will be attacking Spirit Dive, and guess why? Because he's an attacker. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Let me save these right now. These are beautiful. I just want to say these are beautiful. So anyway, see you guys in the next one.